if we're going to frivolously spend tax dollars, it shouldn't go to making politicians rich, and it shouldn't go to foreign countries over our citizens first. So I have no problem if you're going to waste our tax dollars because you're going to waste them anyway, right? At least waste them here. And so a lot of the things that Bernie talks about, I think would be better wastes of our tax dollars. Still wastes, but I think better wastes of our tax dollars than sending them to Uganda for studies on tribal footwear, right? Like nobody, like personally, I don't pay taxes for that, right? And I'm just, it's appalling to me how many of these people, especially in the political realm, their whole goal in life is just power and greed and taking our shit as the people who pay in. And at some point, I don't think it'll ever happen because I think America's too pussified at this point. But at some point, like back in the day when we first came here, the Tea Party was based on a 2 or 3% tax on tea. They didn't want to pay England 3%, and they went to war over it. And now we pay 60% of our income in taxes when you look at every dollar that we spend going back into the system, as well as being taxed on every dollar. And then when we die, et cetera, it's over 60 cents of every dollar goes to the government. And again, I think regardless of what side you're on, everybody agrees that that's fucked up and wrong. And so if the money's going to go anywhere and it's going to be spent frivolously, I think 99% of human beings can agree it should not go to elites to get wealthy for being in a political position, and it should not go to foreign countries. It should at least be frivolously spent on the people of this country, which is where Bernie primarily wants all the money, right? Like he's very socialist. He's very, very socialist. Like if you look at all his actual agendas and all his actual things, he's a very, very socialist person. That being said, it's like it's like diet socialist, right? Like it's the stepping stone to socialism. So a lot of people will agree with a lot of like the baseline of what he says. And the problem is with AI is I think eventually at some point we're going to have to move this way anyway. But that's another video for another time. Let's get into this one.
Points. And we felt that over the last 4 elections, Democrats, we felt that we didn't have a say on who could be president. We talk a lot about the Republicans being autocrats and oligarchs and taking over democracy, but from the Democrat perspective, and I'm a lifelong Democrat, I felt like the Democratic Party completely removed the democratic process from its constituents.